As you begin to listen, you can simply allow these words to wash over you, letting each one settle into the deepest parts of your unconscious mind, awakening hidden resources, unlocking even greater power, and expanding your awareness in ways that surprise and delight you. And as we continue, each layer builds upon the last, guiding you further into new ways of being, where relationships flourish, creativity flows like an unstoppable current, success feels effortless, and emotional intelligence becomes a natural expression of who you are. Have you ever noticed how the most fulfilling relationships, they aren't the ones where you work the hardest to be someone else? They're the ones where you feel completely at ease, where you can fully be yourself, and everything just clicks. Now imagine every relationship in your life, every connection, every interaction begins to shift into that kind of ease and flow. And it's not because you're trying to change the other person. It's not because you're using some clever technique. It's because you've become so deeply aligned with yourself that your energy naturally invites others to meet you there. You radiate clarity, authenticity, and a quiet strength that draws people in. Your words carry weight, not because you're loud, but because they come from a place of deep truth. And people feel it, they trust you. Suddenly, conversations become deeper, more meaningful. Conflicts that once seemed complicated, they begin to resolve themselves effortlessly. New opportunities for connection and collaboration, they seem to appear out of nowhere, perfectly timed, perfectly aligned. And those relationships that no longer serve you, they simply fade away, gently, naturally, making space for something far more nourishing. And isn't it fascinating how, when you become aligned, your creativity, it bursts open like a floodgate. It's not something you have to force. It's not something you have to search for. It just flows. Ideas seem to come out of nowhere, fully formed, ready to be brought to life. Solutions to problems that once felt impossible, they suddenly appear, clear and obvious. You find yourself in a state of flow more often, losing track of time as you create, build, dream and explore. And every time you create from this place of congruence, it strengthens the connection between your inner and your outer worlds. You're no longer creating to prove something, or to gain approval, or to meet some external standard. You're creating because it's who you are, because it's what you're always meant to do. And the more you create, the more the world opens to meet you, offering new opportunities, new collaborations, new ways to expand and express your unique gifts. And then there's success, which begins to feel less like a goal to chase, and more like a natural byproduct of who you've become. You no longer need to push or force things to happen. You don't need to hustle, grind, or sacrifice your well-being. Instead, success flows towards you. It's not about doing more, it's about being more aligned. It's about following the natural rhythms of your body and your mind, knowing when to act, when to rest, and when to trust the process. And every time you act from that place of alignment, the results, they speak for themselves. The right doors open at exactly the right time. The resources you need find their way to you, often in surprising ways. The people who can help you succeed appear as if by magic. And the best part, you enjoy the process. You feel energized, alive, fully engaged. Because it isn't about achieving for the sake of achieving. This is about living in alignment with your highest purpose. And perhaps one of the most profound shifts you'll ever experience is in your emotional intelligence, the way you connect with and understand your own emotions, as well as the emotions of those around you. Because when you're fully aligned, your emotions, they're no longer something to be feared or suppressed. They become powerful guides, offering you insight, wisdom and direction. You begin to notice the subtle shifts in your own emotional landscape, the way your body signals what's right and what's not. You become deeply attuned to your inner world, able to recognize and name your emotions without judgment or resistance. And because you're so in tune with yourself, you become more attuned to others as well. You notice the emotions behind their words, the deeper need behind their actions. You respond with empathy, clarity and presence, creating a sense of connection and trust that transforms every interaction. With every conversation, every connection, every choice, You grow stronger, more confident, more free. And now, as you take all this in, you can begin to imagine what it feels like to live life every day from this place of deep, powerful congruence. A life where every part of you, your body, mind, spirit, work in harmony, where your relationships thrive, your creativity flows, your success unfolds naturally, where your emotions become allies, and your intuition becomes your compass. A life without limits, a life of limitless possibility. And as you feel that possibility expanding within you now, you might even begin to notice how it's already happening. Little signs, little shifts, moments of ease, moments of flow, moments where things just feel right. And the more you notice those moments, the more they grow, the more they expand, until one day you wake up and you realize, this is who you've become. This is who you've always been.